So as you guys have recently seen, I got a 1990 Burny Les Paul Custom, and I'm in love with the guitar. I love it. I was using it constantly until I realized the bridge pickup is pretty microphonic. Now, what does microphonic mean? Microphonic means basically the wax potting in the pickup has kind of disintegrated, or maybe it wasn't potted that well in the first place. So into a gain channel of an amplifier, you can basically talk into the pickup like a microphone, and that's not really good for high gain guitars. Now, I will probably get the stock pickup wax potted. I will get it re-wax potted, I should say, and probably eventually put it back in the guitar, but I thought this would be a cool opportunity to try a pickup or two, and I'm going to start with a classic. Now, before we go any further, I can already see the comments. Oh, I thought aftermarket pickups don't matter. Which is funny because I never said they don't matter. I simply questioned their role in a field of customization and lots of pedals and boutique amps and lots of tonal options. I never said pickups don't matter. Of course they matter. So in that, we are going to try a Seymour Duncan JB in the bridge. Now, why the Duncan JB? The JB has been used by some of my favorite guitarists, Tom Morello, Jerry Cantrell, most notably, Joe Perry, Every Time I Die, the list goes on and on. The Duncan JB is a classic, and I am looking for a middle of the road rock and roll pickup. I don't want something crazy high output. I don't want something for the metals. I would like something comparable to what is in the Burny. And after much research, I'm going to at least start with a Seymour Duncan JB. At the end of this video, we are going to compare the sound of the stock pickup versus the JB, because I honestly have no idea what to expect, because I don't really know how the stock Burny pickup compares to other aftermarket pickups. So we're gonna learn together, but right now it's time to install it. Now that I have the Duncan JB installed, we are going to compare it to the original Burny Les Paul pickup. And first we're going to listen to the actual DI file. That's no amplifier at all. We are going to listen to the actual DI files. I'm gonna A and B them, and I'm playing along to a click, so they should be fairly similar. I'm playing the same thing at the same tempo, and we're gonna just kind of compare them. Pretty interesting difference. Next, I'm going to reamp the DIs that we just recorded into a 1985 Marshall JCM 800, set kind of dirty, not super high gain or anything, a rock tone, a just middle of the road rock tone, and we're gonna compare those two sounds. Let's do it. So what have I learned and what are my takeaways in replacing the stock Burny pickup? The stock pickup sounds really good. I like where the mid-range is sitting, but it's not very throaty in the low mids or the low end for that matter. It's a very kind of cutting pickup, and I did like it a lot. However, I will say that the Duncan JB is just a fantastic pickup, and it's actually exactly what I was hoping it was. My only prior experience with the Duncan JB, believe it or not, is putting one in a really cheap G&L Rampage Jerry Cantrell signature model that you guys may remember from a few years ago, and it sounded terrible. It was awful. However, I later realized that that guitar was a B guitar and something was wrong with it. It sounded awful. It was an awful sounding guitar and nothing could save it, even the Duncan JB that I put in it. However, the Duncan JB in a Les Paul context is just incredible, and I don't plan on changing it out anytime soon. I think I'm just gonna leave this in for now. I've really enjoyed it, and you guys will be seeing it on plenty of future videos, I'm sure. All the Pigment links down below in the description. You've been wonderful. I've been Fluff. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.